Can advertise this, you know.
Okay. People who are subscribed. See, there's already somebody.
Got one.
Yeah. People who are subscribed
Hello
will get a
It'd be
notification.
funny if they laughed after I said that.
What's that?
I said it'd be funny if they laughed after I said that. There's two.
Yeah, we're glad y'all are here. How's the sound? Everything sound okay? Everything look. Let me move this screen. I'm looking the wrong way. Yeah,
That's better.
Yeah, well, I had the screen.
I'm dirty.
We're both dirty. We've been outside working and playing, and Rue has been working and playing stuff. And we have two screens, and I had the screen for the live stream on this side. I wonder if anybody's going to say anything about our blinking light back there. The power went out yesterday for a minute.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
On Benjamin's birthday. I didn't mention anything about the day in the life, but our power went out. And we haven't set our clocks yet.
He's the clock setter around here. I don't do that.
Yeah. Can everybody hear everything okay? Nobody said anything or typed anything yet.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Got a house full of grandkids. There you are. Here we are. Vintage Vibes, Daughter of States' Rights, Survival LT, John Rodriguez. So glad y'all are here. Yes, we know that the clock is flashing back there.
Daniel's the actual clock fixer of the house.
The power went off yesterday. Good, you can hear. Sound is good. Great. Hey, Plumber Homestead. Glad you're here. The power went out yesterday, and I haven't changed it yet. Hey, how's the knee? I saw you post about Page Family Homestead. I saw you post about getting out there with your cane a bit. Power outage while you're trying to make ice cream. Was it when the ice cream was going on? I don't know. When it was. I was outside, I guess.
It was when we went to check out the pond and it was raining and there was this big boom of thunder.
Are you sure that's when it was?
Yes. And then because I ran, but I took off running back inside screaming lightning and thunder.
It's thunder, it's lightning.
And so.
But I think the lightning hit a little while. And then it was, a few seconds later till the thunder. So they say that an unscientific way to measure how far it is. We got some flies in here. Sorry about that, guys. But an unscientific way to measure how far the lightning is you count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And that's how many miles it is between you see the lightning strike and hear the thunder. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured you did. It's pretty common.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing good. Yeah, I've not been having any beans the last few days, but I like beans. Actually, beans are one of my favorite foods. But I like eggs, breakfast burrito style, and then I like beans. And steak. I like steak too, but I don't get it that much because beef prices have gone up, and we haven't raised one.
Out to get steak anyway.
Well, I think I had Chad look or you look one time, and it was really expensive.
I think I looked a while ago, and it was super expensive, and it didn't look good.
And I wasn't, I don't like it that much. I like chicken too. I had a chicken wrap today, so I got some. We got some chicken. It was really cheap. I can't raise it this cheap. It's not as good as what you farm raise, but it was $1 a pound for a chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. So I grilled a bunch of it. And then I cut it up beforehand. I think I showed y'all how I do my chicken on a YouTube video. Yeah, anyway, I did it that way, a little bit different because I didn't have any Lowry seasoning salt. I used some other. Anyway, I cooked it, and then Chad made this thing where he put a low carb tortilla because we try to do low carb tortilla, and then some guacamole, and then the chicken, and then some shredded cheese. And then some avocado dressing. Is it avocado or avocado ranch?
Avocado ranch.
Anyway, some avocado ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And avocado ranch dressing. And you put that in the wrap and you eat it. Oh, man, it's pretty delicious. So,
Third Eye Open, it said your pond area is going to be beautiful. I sure hope so. I'm a little nervous about the kids. I'm going to make them wear life jackets.
Yeah, I wish I could show you.
I know.
Can you?
Don't show the kids, though.
Well, I don't care to show the kids.
Wow.
You can't see anything. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's them. Can you see that? Oh, you can't.
No, those are my legs in a book.
Over there, it's the dog and one of the kids in there.
So
you had some guacamole last night. We had some other pictures.
Yeah, we've been getting like the guacamole that you buy at Walmart because I feel like avocados, you can get them, but then they all turn bad at the same time unless you live in California, and we don't live there anymore. So I know meat prices, all this stuff. Yeah, have you tried rice paper wraps or lettuce leaves for low carb options? I have not tried the rice paper wraps, but I have tried lettuce leaves before.
Yeah, I like lettuce leaves actually.
I do too.
Using that, that's a good idea. But when we get the lettuce leaves, it's like the romaine lettuce, isn't it? And you cut the bottom off. Anyway, when you get that, you've got to use it fast. And we have in the past bought like 3 or 4 in a bag together, and a lot of times it goes bad. So if you buy just one, I think that would work pretty well.
Yeah. I know. I did some other stuff today, and I was sitting outside, and I finished a book. So
yeah,
it was by Ryan Holiday.
Rue is really into this stoicism guy, Ryan Holiday. Well, Chad, our friend, you haven't met him. He's kind of camera shy. He's really close, great friend. He don't really want to be on camera that much. But anyway, he's gotten into this stoicism kind of thing, and he shared this book with Rua. And
I'm gonna go get the. There's 3 in this series, and no, this person has no idea who I am. So
you can't see that very well, probably. There.
It's Ryan Holiday.
Might be able to see better on the title page.
But anyway, I just finished. It's really good. Stillness is the key. It's really good. So
I know that's kind of bright there. There you go. Can you see that?
Ryan Holiday. Is it backwards to them?
It's not backwards to them. It looks backwards to us. But
anyway, this guy has no idea who I am. It's like the Daily Stoic, so I'm not like representing him.
Yeah, we don't get anything for telling you about that. I haven't watched anything of his, except for when Rua's had it on. He's got some YouTube channel too.
It's like the Daily Stoic. He has like 200,000 followers or something.
Yeah, but Chad told me he's read about Stoicism and watched some videos about it. He said that I've kind of done a lot of the Stoicism things without ever studying it, but I have studied a bunch of different things, but I didn't think about it as Stoicism. I've really worked hard in order to try to, maintain some, my emotions on certain things. It's not that emotions can't be there in Stoicism. That's what I understood to be, that it was emotionless. But you have the proper place for emotions, is the way Chad explains it to me. But you control them. But I don't know if you've ever heard of Stoicism much.
Let's see who said yes. The avocado ranch. It was really good. I really like it. I'm doing no sugar right now, so I'm trying.
I've never tried the rice paper either. Meat prices are crazy.
And they're like the cheese wraps. I wanted to try those.
Cheese wraps? Yeah, I think so.
I think I got distracted. I wanted to get those at Costco, but I don't know.
Well, we don't go to Costco much anymore because the closest one is 2 hours away from us. We went to Costco all the time in California. Actually, we went to Sam's Club for a while, but we don't even do Sam's Club much anymore.
Because of Rona.
We do the local grocery store that's only like 10 minutes away from us. And we don't do that much either. Our friend does most of the grocery shop. So, we're very blessed people. We paid for Chad's tiny house kind of thing, and we pay the utilities, and we have internet, and we do several things. And one of the things that he does is he pays for most of our groceries. But I mean, we don't use a whole lot of groceries, but
I feel like I get some too. So
yeah, I'm trying to look and see what everybody said. Don't look like I missed much. Let's see. Meat prices, $30 for one measly sized strip loin. It's crazy. Apparently, there's not a shortage in meat, and in animals. It's just the processing, because some of the big processing plants have went down because of coronavirus. Is what I understand. But
yeah, I don't want to talk about Corona.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
But you miss Sam's Club here. Do they have Sam's Club in Canada?
I know they have Costco in Canada.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? The Canadian survivor.
The Canadian prepper?
Yeah, the Canadian prepper. He went to Sam's Club.
Yeah. Well, no, was it Sam's Club?
It was Costco.
Was it Costco?
I think it was Costco.
It looked kind of like that, but it might not have been.
Maybe it wasn't.
I don't know. We've watched some of his stuff before, too. I just ordered my first ever pig, and we'll get in December. Oh, man, that's exciting.
Who said that?
Addie.
Okay, that's
said
cool.
that she's getting her first pig.
Daniel just sold a pig yesterday.
It was a mini pig, though. Yeah. And actually, they messaged me back later, and said that they feel like he's kind of lonely and want another one. And they're asked if they could buy Steve Earle. Because we're not really, doing anything with Steve Earle anymore because
maybe one day
we don't have time. It's kind of the same reason with our garden. We don't have time for another pet right now. So,
next year with the garden, we're putting that paper down if it's available,
yeah,
or whatever that,
or some plastic or something, some weed stop. Yeah, but we're thinking about selling Steve Earle, because we don't have time for another pet right now.
Dream.
But anyway,
Tobe's enough.
We'll see. Yeah. With everything,
Toby's very dirty. I don't know. Can you see him?
Can you see Toby?
Toby was playing in the mud with the children.
He's been in the pond. He don't look quite as dirty on screen as he does here.
Yeah, he's completely a different color.
Bye, Steve Earle.
I know, for reals. Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sad
gonna sell
about
him.
that.
I hate to in some ways, but
I don't
we
want
don't
to
have
kill
time
him.
for it.
I don't want to kill him, and then
we don't have time for him. He's a barrow. If we keep him, he's gonna be eaten.
I know.
Likely.
I agree.
But
or Steve Earle.
If somebody,
we just don't have time for Steve Earle.
Yeah, we may try it again sometime, but right now, 4 kids are pet enough for us. Hey, Eric, glad to see you. Yeah, I like Canadian Prepper. I like him a lot, but we don't. To be honest with you,
I haven't been watching actually a lot of people. I'm just like either reading or exercising or homeschooling or working.
Yeah.
I did get my job offer and I actually turned it down. And so I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Yeah. What I was going to say too.
ICU.
Yeah. So I think you've got to be content where you are. There are better opportunities and she may do something eventually, but right now this is good. So
I feel like I'm good.
Yeah, as far as Canadian Prepper and others, we like those people, and we have watched a lot before.
We used to all the time.
I don't even really watch anybody's. It's hard for me to keep up with my friends. Some of you all have YouTube channels, and I've tried hard to watch all of them. Everything you put out, but it's just so hard. And I'm sorry. I'm not trying to neglect you, and I totally understand if you can't watch all of ours. I've considered, lowering how often I do mine. I do one every day. Maybe people are tired of seeing my face every single day. I don't know. So it wouldn't hurt my feelings if you can't. I totally get that. It doesn't hurt our feelings if you can't watch every single one. But what's Yowie's? Angel Eyes? I don't know. Yeah. She's decided to stay put for now. She was looking at hospice, home health hospice.
It's like
outpatient hospice, which they said it takes a special person to do that. But Rua really enjoys ministering in that way. That's the way we look at it. But she enjoys ministering the way she does now. I think she could handle it, but it might have been more hours, even though right now her schedule is 36 hours, and this was scheduled for 32 hours a week. It also included a required on-call where you might get called on 12 at midnight to 8 in the morning once a week. And then every 5th weekend, you're going to be on call from Friday at like 4 to Sunday midnight. So
vintage vibes, you just stay put.
I think you call them Bigfoot there. Yowies. Yowies are native people stories name. Okay. Yeah. Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch. I'm going to leave your channel now until January. If offended you. If aren't offended. If you aren't offended. Yeah. No, I'm not offended. I'm sorry. I hate to see you go, Vintage Vibes.
Don't go, Vintage Vibes.
Please don't.
Don't go.
Yeah. Daryl. Who's Daryl?
His name is Daryl.
His name is Daryl? Whose name, Chad? Whose name is Daryl?
His name is Frank. Anger Management. That's a good movie.
Fran.
His name is Frank.
Isn't that a girl's name? His name is Frank. Have y'all ever watched Anger Management with Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler?
Bigfoot.
Oh, his name is Daryl. Okay. He's the other Daryl. Got it. That's funny. Hey, our cabin in the woods. How are things going in the woods over there? We've gotten rid of some of our woods.
I know. It was a shell shocker. We've just knocked so many. Well, we didn't. The old codgers that we hired did. That's what Daniel keeps calling them. We just kind of lost some trees.
Well, so
that's okay.
For the pond, they knocked all those trees down. You saw that. But then we told them, go ahead and around there, on the other side, it's the west and south side of it, south and west of it. go ahead and clean up some of the small trees around there. And they knocked everything down except for the trees that were, about 3 times my girth.
Why did it block you, silly?
You can show that silly sausage, I guess. It thinks that might be bad. Anyway, it got rid of all of them. So I haven't showed you everything that they did when they cleared that, but that's okay. We love our trees. We love trees here, and there's value in every single one of them, even the invasive ones, I believe. But where they did that, we're going to plant some grass, and then we're probably going to put some more fruit trees in there as well. So
we're going to be using it for firewood because it's all stacked in a huge thing, and it's just going to have to burn up.
It's in a big dozer pile now, Eric.
It's huge. It's a huge dozer pile.
They just pushed it in this dozer pile. Yeah, so we're building an electric fence. It's what we did today. It might be my video for tomorrow. Excuse me. It might be my video for tomorrow. We did this afternoon, built a big electric fence around it. We almost finished it. We're going to finish it in the morning, and we're going to put the billy goats in there because we don't want to have any kids in December. And we have so many trees that we've cut down for the cows in here. We've got plenty of firewood. It will take us years and years to burn the firewood we already have. So we're just going to burn this. And ash is good. Burning things is good. The ash will be good for the ground. And, the dozer pile won't be there forever either. That bird parted my bangs.
Vintage, but I know my hair has grown back really fast this time. And I feel like my red, the red's kind of gone. So I'm going to get a darker red next time. I want to do it again, even though it takes like 3 hours of my life away.
Hey, Diesel, how are things going there? So glad you're here. Wood ash is really great. So it's going to be good for it, and I mean, it just takes some time, and but we're sad about the trees. We really are, but we have a lot of trees. We have sequestered a lot of carbon here, on our farm, and there are lots of trees here. So do it super red.
Well, I have to be careful because of work, and so
I think it looks good.
I may just go that. Well, I don't know if I want them to do my roots, but
but we use we don't actually heat with firewood with wood, but I want to. I was hoping to get a rocket mass heater done before this winter. I may yet, but I don't know.
We just need to finish our bathroom.
We'll
probably lose it with a bathroom and bedroom.
We'll probably heat with propane again this winter, but.
I didn't think I know the bookshelf didn't indicate it, but I can't keep it straight. So, but I just really need some order in my bathroom and bedroom. Like,
what do you mean, Angel Eyes, about a First Nation person? I don't know about that. You have to educate me. Tell Ben said happy birthday. I definitely will. He really liked you, Chad. He miss seeing you. I miss anything else up here? No. Okay. We talked about installing a pond next year. This guy, he quoted us, and it's this might knock your socks off. He quoted us and said he might cost $8,000 to $10,000 for the pond, but
it's cheaper now.
But after they got the things done the other day, he said that it looked like he thinks we're about at $6,000, $6,500, and that's with knocking all of these other trees down and starting to do some of the work over here for another project that we've got going. Since y'all are in here, I'll tell you what it is. We've got a high tunnel that we're going to put up, but we've got to get the ground a bit leveled for it. So I needed to have them do that. So we're going to come back one more day for that, and then they'll be all done. Let's see. What were you saying? Daniel needs to finish the bathroom. I will. Just be patient with me. I started it and I filmed the first day, the demo day. I haven't showed that to you, but I filmed that. I was going to put it together with, some of the construction. I didn't film whenever there was a spot in the floor that had a little bit of water damage. So I had to cut that out, and I've got to fix that before I do the next step, which might be putting some flooring down, some laminate flooring, I think is what I'm going to do. And then I might do that next, and then work on the walls, and then start installing the fixtures and stuff like that. So, I used to do my hair red. Now you do blue. Oh, that'd be interesting. And I should do blonde. I was keeping it really short. I was doing it about once every week or two, just buzzing it straight to the head. But, whenever I do that, I've got to worry about my head sunburning, and I don't like that. So I might keep it about this length now for a while. Yeah. But oh yeah, wood ash is good for composting toilets. Angel Eyes said. I saw that. I wanted to do. We put the septic tank in when we first got here. I'd almost rather have had a composting toilet. There's work to it every day for the composting toilet. I understand that. There is no work for the septic tank except once every few years you might have to have it pumped. But you get human manure. You get this compost for it when you do it that way. But Papa and Nana use a composting toilet, and they say they don't want one anymore. He's thinking about installing a septic tank. But go blonde. He's vintage vibes.
Ooh, no, girl.
Go blonde.
No blonde here.
Projects. There's so many things going on, and you saw the behind the scenes a little bit today. It takes a little bit of time to do the YouTube channel, and I also post it to Facebook. It takes a little bit of time, but I enjoy it, and I think it may work out well for us in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. Basement wanting to remodel my bathroom and cannot get the stupid flooring to come in. Okay, First Nation person is an Aboriginal person. Want them to teach me about my area? Oh yes, that would be so cool. I have somebody teach you about that. I wanted to hire somebody to walk me around the farm and our property and stuff like that, and show me, a bit more about what I can eat and do stuff like that. But I'm just learning it a little bit. Yes, Chad, I told at the very beginning that our power went out yesterday. That's why that's flashing up there. And I just haven't changed it. They did a study in Europe where they were using wood ash and urine, let it sit. Oh yes. Urine is one of the best fertilizers. Eric, you said you've been doing that for a long time, didn't you? Using urine. I want to do a video about doing urine in the garden, but I haven't yet. I even got a Mountain Dew bottle from someone so I could make some kind of a joke inside of it about not getting it confused with other.
We don't even drink Mountain Dew.
But I got somebody. I don't drink Mountain Dew. We don't drink that kind of soda. I
like Diet Dr. Pepper, even though it's not really that great for you.
Yeah, that is kind of expensive, but it's if we wanted to have a pool installed, and this is much larger than a pool and requires less maintenance than a pool, and can do a whole lot more than a pool can without the chemicals and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, I know, but you can't take it with you, and we've been saving for a while for stuff like that.
Yeah, we've been saving for a while.
Yeah.
But
we're not made of money at all.
Yeah.
Actually, we're pretty much one income family right now, but we say no to a lot. I mean, I have a little bit of extra money coming in for part-time preaching, and YouTube doesn't, I'm monetized on YouTube, but I don't really pay anything. It's kind of pennies.
Eric, I think composting toilets, if done correctly, are cool. I don't know. Who was that couple? They lived in Illinois, and they had a composting toilet outside. Who was that?
Was it interwoven permaculture?
Yeah, the interwoven. Is that right?
The ones that we went to visit near Golconda?
Yes. And they were really cool. They had a...
That was before we did our YouTube channel. We would have done some. I think they might have a couple of videos on there. You can search for interwoven permaculture. They're doing a lot of things, and Doug and Stacy have, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, they have a composting toilet, and they've done a lot of videos on that as well. It's really informative. Is that a cat?
Oh.
What is it?
It's a cat.
Where is it?
It's not looking.
No,
it's right here. Oh my God. He's got some animal.
He's got an animal?
Oh yeah. He's got a squirrel.
Well, why don't you come and talk to them for a second? The cat just came in with a squirrel or something.
Oh.
He's got a bunny.
Oh, he's got a bunny? Oh. Well, you all know how much I love sitting here alone by myself. I don't know. The cat, they usually somehow pull down the screens. I know the cat, there's Hobbs. That wasn't the cat. But yeah, I don't know. Composting toilets do not need to have council approval. I don't know about that. Dad! I call him Dad a lot. I had a limb hanging above my house after a storm, and they charged me $800 to remove it. It told me that for $2,200 the whole set. Okay, don't ever leave me again.
I'm sorry. The cat had got one of our baby bunnies, and it's still alive. I don't know why he didn't just eat it and kill it. Maybe he knows that we're not supposed to. But anyway,
I know you won't buy it. I just feel kind of like, I don't know.
What message did you retract, Chad? I see there was a message retracted.
It's okay. Keep things retracted.
I watched the video about urine and garden. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see, what else did I miss? Supposed to be great, but I was always on the fence. Okay, your pussycat is very vocal. I started reading that and didn't know what it was. I was like, "What is Vintage Vibes saying?" He had one of our baby bunnies.
Get off the table.
A limb hanging above by my house after a storm, and they charged me $800 to remove it. Told me that for $2,200 they'd remove the whole tree. Oh yeah. What did we pay for them to remove this tree over here?
Was it
Yeah.
800?
Yeah, it was cheap, really, relatively speaking. There was a hickory tree behind our house that was rotten in the middle, and they came and removed it, and it was $800. I think he might have been trying to cut me a break, or he needed some work or something, but he didn't get rid of it. He just cut it and put it down the ground, and we had to take care of it. In fact, we still have a big chunk of it back here that was too big. I had to scoot it with the tractor. Yeah, maybe the bunny will live. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I didn't see any wounds in it, but
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll see. I hate that.
Bunny.
Maybe I need to lock him up a little bit better.
I think so.
But the bunny might have, got out. I don't know what happened. I have a cat that would bring me baby bunnies home to take care of.
We understand about bedtime.
Maybe that's what it was, because it could have killed that baby, bunny easily. They kill mice and go. We found a mole on our back porch the other day.
There was a mice in my belongings.
Yeah, well, we found a mouse in our house that the cat had brought us, but maybe it knew. This is Sherlock right here. Yeah, this is Sherlock.
Daughter of States Right said that her grandkids were in bed. So
are they? It's like herding cattle.
It is like herding cattle. You have to shove them.
They're being really good tonight, but
don't jinx us. You've jinxed us.
Who might have jinxed us? I don't know. But they've been really good. We've been so we tried to let them watch too much television.
Yesterday we did.
Yesterday we let him watch all sorts of television because it was his birthday. But then toward the end of the day, he misbehaved a little bit, and I didn't like it. And I said, okay, no more television tonight. And no television tomorrow.
It does better when they just don't have any, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't like them watching too much television, but
they behave better. I'm not knocking people who do. I remember a couple, we were trying to go out to a restaurant, and they're like, oh, you're letting your 1-year-old or however old he was use an iPad or something like that. And I'm like, well, yeah, it won't. In hindsight, I just feel like I should have been like, no, we are. That's how you eat sometimes. That's how you eat at restaurants with little kids, by using technology.
Yeah. Chad, you asked how Steve Earle. We're thinking about selling him because we don't have time to have another pet, really. And, it's just too hard. So somebody asked if they could buy him, and I'm thinking about selling him.
I think you should just sell him.
I asked the person who asked, I said, I don't know. I'll have to ask Grua, and I'll ask you all too, he's over there with the other pigs. To be honest with you, if we don't keep him as a pet over here with us separate, then we'll probably end up, eating him. So
we're selling him. If she'll take him.
Yeah. Oh, she will. It'll be hard to catch him though, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that's what we were going to do.
I agree.
Yeah. Would we get a solar system? I would really love having a solar system. A solar panels and stuff.
Solar panels. Yeah.
Solar. That's actually one of my dreams, to do that one day, to have solar.
We got so many dreams and projects.
Because I don't want to be dependent on the grid. We are on grid right now, and with solar, you are off grid. That's the whole thing with it, that you're off grid, so you don't have to depend on that. But then you have to depend on your batteries, Yeah,
I just feel like if all of it crashes down, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just feel like we're all screwed.
A friend of mine, Micah McGee, some of you might be on his channel too. I know Eric follows his channel.
They're not screwed.
Micah went to visit Eric, and there was a video of that. Really, both of them are really great people. Anyway, Micah, he's off grid and don't have solar panels either. I think he does use power tools. He works and does handyman stuff, but he does it with battery operated stuff. Anyway, our cat laid a mouse right by my wife's head while
you were sleeping. While she was sleeping.
Was that like the horse in Godfather? Here's our other cat.
We have 3.
Yeah, what's he got? Is he just licking himself, or has he got something?
I don't know, but I'm kind of creeped out.
Yeah.
I don't like I like nature, but not too much nature.
Yeah. But Rua, we've thought about just about every Sunday, she says, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Do we need to do this every Sunday? Do you like us doing this every Sunday? We didn't.
We asked them.
We asked you last week. I know.
We already asked them.
Well, sell bibs with your signature on it. I don't know if anybody would buy those. I'd probably, take the value down of the bibs. Product, you can buy a little at a time. That's what we did. Use a generator as a backup. Yeah, you would buy one. Oh boy, I'll be glad to. I wouldn't charge you any extra. Just whatever the bibs are and shipping to you, I guess. Or I'll let you market it for me. The one. Tony and Leanne. Where are Tony? Oh, okay, I see you. You can buy it a little at a time. Yeah, okay, I see that. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that very much. To have solar panels and stuff like that. We just haven't done that yet. We're just not there yet. There's so many projects, and that's why we haven't got the bathroom done, because that's a project, and YouTube itself is a project, and now the pond, and you people, I'm letting in on what's coming up next with the high tunnel that's coming up. Just so many things. It's just man.
Too, and then also we want to spend time together. That's one of the reasons we moved here, and that's one of the reasons that I work outside the home, and Daniel, I can work 3 days a week.
Yeah, that's really important to us.
It is to spend time together.
To spend time with each other. Yeah. Because if you don't take care of your relationship, then nobody else is going to take care of it for you. And spend time with our kids, because everybody has told us, everybody who has had children has told us that it goes really fast. And I've never heard people say, nobody has told me that they have that they wish they had spent less time with their children. Right? They wish they had spent more time working. Nobody had said anything like that. Oh man, Micah, you need to go visit him sometime, Eric. They're pretty impressive. I'm really impressed by them. They're good people.
What's a high tunnel? It's like a big greenhouse. You can sign up through them.
So we're getting a grant for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you a little bit more, because y'all are here, and you get the straight up poop and the scoop.
The poop scoop.
Anyway, we signed up through there's a government grant. It's an EQIP grant. It's EQIP, no U, EQIP, and it's through NRCS. It's conservation or something like that, soil conservation. Anyway, and we signed up for it not last year, but the year before last, I think. I got one. I'm getting one this year, so that's pretty exciting. And it's going to be almost entirely paid for by this government grant. But it's like a greenhouse, but there's a difference between a greenhouse and a high tunnel. A greenhouse, you have to heat the inside of it, and a high tunnel, you don't. I forget.
Sorry,
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure exactly all the differences, but this is a high tunnel, and hopefully, they called me this last week, the company I'm getting to install it, and asked me if I was ready. We have to do the dirt work to get it done first. And they were going to be done. The guys with the dozers were going to be done yesterday. But I asked them to do some dirt work for this. So they're going to stick around to do that. But yep, it's a greenhouse. I guess you don't have to heat it because it's got passive solar, so it's got the insulation. It don't have insulation in it. It's going to have 2 layers of plastic, and then it's going to have a fan that blows in between it, and the air is the insulation, and the sun is going to keep it nice and warm enough. So, but it's really the main purpose of it is to extend the growing season. Ice Age Farmer says that we've got this Grand Solar Minimum coming, and so we'll need to extend our growing season. But it's going to be huge. It's going to be 30 feet. Huge. It's huge. It's going to be 30 feet by 148 feet. So it's going to be bigger than our house, about twice as big as our house. No. Like more than almost three times. So our house is 16 by 80.
They're saying it's already here.
It's already here, the grand solar minimum. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, too much about it. Papa told me to research it, and I haven't researched it much. I've watched several of Ice Age Farmers videos, but I can't. They're a little longer than I can watch. And whenever I watch videos, I try to watch my friends. Hey, thanks, Tiny Home Deals. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate that. You are David. You are my very first. What's that? Super chat. I'll never forget that, David. It might be the last one I ever get, but you're my very first.
I'm sorry, I cannot control our cats. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, we're not disgusting people. The cat just gets up there some. If you have cats, sometimes that happens. Anyway, yes, Arms Family Homestead. He got his through that same grant, through that Equip grant. I actually messaged him. He's really great, because I've messaged him a few times and he always messages back. So not a whole lot of other people with 300,000, subscribers or followers will do that. But he's messaged me back. I've asked him for help growing my channel because I really want to grow it. I'd really like to, get some income. My goal is to get income from YouTube. So Rua doesn't have to work. She may want to still work for health insurance and stuff like that, but anyway,
I think it's good to work.
But anyway, I'd like to do that, replace that income. But he said that he's emailed me back and said that the biggest key is to be consistent. So I've tried to be consistent with my videos because people like that. If they come, they want to keep on seeing you come. They keep on seeing you there. And I told him I got this grant, and he said that I'd love it. So, but it must have been different because he was out of pocket more than I'm going to be. I'm not going to be out of pocket much at all, like maybe even zero for this high tunnel, except for the dirt work. So, yeah. Thank you, Angel Eyes. I really appreciate that. Wages World. I'll try to check them out. I wish I could. I wish
There's
I could.
so many things.
Yeah.
Like I just can't hardly do it all.
Yeah, it's so hard to catch everybody.
It is, and then after reading this, you
can't see it very well.
It's stillness is key. It's like it's important to really,
Yeah, it's a really awesome frugal win. I didn't ever expect to get it. I had a friend. His name's Travis Terrell. If you're in the Western Kentucky area, he sells fruit trees. I've gotten most of my fruit trees from him. I think he buys them bare root, and then he puts them in pots and takes care of them, and then they start growing out a little bit. Anyway, and then he sells them and makes a little bit of money off of them and does a service at the same time, which is a great thing.
Maybe one day.
But anyway, he told me about the high tunnel grant, and I applied for it, and I feel a little bad in some ways. I don't know how they pick them, but he hasn't gotten one, and I did. But it's awesome frugal win. But Tiny Home Deals, David, I am going to write an ebook sometime. I want to. You had some great ideas. I've been corresponding with Tiny Home Deals a bit, and he had a great idea about doing that. I'd like to do that. I'm just not there yet. Can you get elderberry bushes from him? I doubt he ships anything. You're in Minnesota area, right? Dirt worker food. But I'd like to do ebooks eventually. I think I will. But here's the thing: I've thought about writing a book before. I was, really into theology and religion and stuff like that, and I still like that stuff. But I didn't feel like I had a whole lot to say. I'm going to learn a lot of lessons over the next few years, and then I'm going to apply those lessons.
Maybe one day we'll have a beautiful
Wisconsin.
garden.
Okay, I knew you were up there. I keep thinking Minnesota, but Wisconsin. You're a cheesehead. I know that. But anyway, let's see, what were you doing? Let's see, can I get elderberry? You probably can't get elderberry bushes from him. I'll send you some clippings if you want to, but I'm not really sure if my elderberry clippings, they're producing some this year, but she said, so that's what they call Wisconsin. It's cheese. They're cheesehead people, right? You answered third eye
I think
open.
so. I think we've had that conversation before.
But anyway, there's a local farm and berry patch, that they've got elderberry, like Ford's something or other. She said she had a named variety, and I'm going to get some from her this winter, I think, and I'm going to, propagate them. Maybe put them in pots in order to get that. Angel Eyes. People in Wisconsin are known as cheeseheads. What are we known as in Kentucky?
I want to know.
Besides hillbillies. So Kentucky is the bluegrass state.
I knew that, but I don't know what we're.
I don't know what we're called.
I don't
Kentuckians.
I don't want to know. It's probably negative.
Yeah, I don't know. We do a lot of horse people. Designer program will almost help you ride it automatically. Designer with 2 R's. I'll check it out. I can't even get done with the projects I've got going on now, but maybe this winter is when I should, work on some of that. Inbreeders.
See, I knew it.
Chad can say that, I guess, because he was from Kentucky. So.
Hi, Nana.
Yeah, family in Tennessee.
You a picture.
Fried chickens in Kentucky. Yeah, we got chicken all over the world. The race horses were known for that.
Oh,
the Kentucky Derby. We're known for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Known for bluegrass music. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining.
Is Kentucky Appalachians? The Appalachian people?
Appalachian? I don't know. Is that it?
I don't know. The Flatlanders. We're ready.
I've been working all day today and hadn't got enough water.
It was the kids in the pond.
Toby got in the pond. He's all dirty. You can see him behind. See how dirty he is.
He's usually
he don't look. He don't look as dirty on camera as he does in real life, IRL. Bank, then cover up, and it grows roots in it. So after this round bulb thing where you cut or scrape the bark, then cover up, and it grows roots in it. Like what kind of bulb thing? Is it like a plant thing, David? I don't know. I don't know what Nana. What are Kentuckians? So people from Wisconsin are known as cheeseheads. Are we known as anything besides hillbillies, Nana? I don't know.
Plastic round
that grows. Oh yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, David, you're talking about something that you put on a tree and it'll root it. Okay, you put some soil in there. Yeah, you don't have to have that. You can actually use. I've never done it before. I might need to do a video and try it. Yes, I know exactly.
Blue grass state. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can use like some plastic wrap and put around there and wound it a little bit, like I told you in another video. And then put some soil in there, and if you keep it, keep water in there, keep it moist, then it'll grow roots, and then you can cut it and plant the whole thing. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Known for tobacco, yeah, that's what we're known for too. Good. All right. Well, I know I'm not trying to cut it short or anything, but we're running out of things to talk, and there's not as many comments anytime. So if y'all have any questions, you can spew them out now, and we'll talk about whatever. This week we talked about the pond. We talked about the day in the life. What else did I talk about? The bunnies, their health. We did that.
And one just died because of the cat.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times before, but
I decided that I was content where I was.
Yeah, Rua, isn't taken. She was offered the job.
I was offered the job.
Yeah, she was offered the job. So she is.
I turned it down.
She is a machine at getting those things. Oh man, vintage vibes. You asked me how to treat powdery mildew. I don't know. I don't know very well. I think the best way to treat it is to not crowd it. So you need to prune some plants. Prune them. So you can prune zucchini plants and prunes that stuff so you don't have as much and not keep it as moist. And if you water them, water at the roots, don't water on top, is the way I remember. Does anybody have anything? Neem oil, okay.
How is the Chad? The Chad is good.
Yeah, he just got he just got a couple of tattoos.
He did. He got 2 big tattoos.
Some Stoic stuff on there.
From Ryan Holiday.
Yeah. From what? Oh yeah.
Ryan Holiday.
The Stoic guy.
The Daily Stoic.
Yeah. I haven't found any. Nana sent me a link to a couple, but she sent me so many things since then that I've lost it. I just need to order a pair. These are 3230s. Yeah, these are 3230s. So Nana, you just buy me some if they are a good price. I know you're on here. Buy me some and I'll pay you back for them. I know you're here.
No, I bought him. I paid $26 for a computer game, like Minecraft Dungeons, and he didn't really care for it.
What is a Hoosier?
I think that Ben just likes watching Preston play on YouTube.
So Benjamin wants to start his own YouTube channel where he plays Minecraft, but he don't want to learn how to play it. We got the Minecraft. Did you pay for it on the phone?
I paid for it on the phone, and then I paid for that was like a while ago, and then I got Minecraft Dungeons on the computer, and he hates it. I told
him he wouldn't like it. But here's the thing, with children that age a lot of times, unless they're super passionate about something, they're gonna not want to do it because it takes work to learn and get better at it. So he wanted to play the violin, and the man at the music store said I wouldn't start with a violin, I would start with the ukulele. So we paid half of the ukulele, and he bought half of the ukulele, so he would have some ownership of it. And he hasn't played it at all. I think
that he wouldn't have needed lessons to go with that stuff.
Yeah, but you got to stay with it. We tried to do some lessons on YouTube, but maybe if we would have paid somebody to have lessons. But I'm the same way about watching people play.
Yeah, I do not want to watch people play games. I think he just likes Preston.
Bye, Tony and Leanne. Appreciate you being here.
Those games are expensive. That was a birthday present. That kind of was his birthday. I mean, that was just his birthday and getting to do whatever all day.
Is that a hint? No, I wasn't trying to do that. Actually, I haven't checked my P.O. box in a few weeks. I've had it probably about 2 months now, and I hadn't got any mail last time I was there. So I'm not trying to drop any hints at all, as far as that. But Nana's watching, if y'all find any, that are a reasonable price, I like the Rural King brand. I really like the Rural King brand, but they don't have them anymore, Anyway, I don't know what to do. The Carhartt ones, I've wanted to try those, but they're super expensive. They're like, 40 or $50 for a pair of overalls, and these were like 15 maybe, but they're about to get worn out. I need to get a new pair. Yeah. Erica, I knew that the Indianans were called, baby needs new clothes. Take care of me, Mama. Come on. She always tells me, Rural King. Rural. The Roger.
All right, friend.
She always tells people that I'm the baby because I'm the youngest. That's my baby. That's my baby there. But I'm not a baby. Yeah, I like Rural King too. Have you ever tried their overalls, Eric? I liked them. I tried their blue jeans, but I don't like them as much. They make me feel fat because I put them on and they won't button quite as well. But these, they've got things on the side here, the buttons on the side that I leave undone, so I don't feel very fat wearing them. I'm not a baby. Boy, there for a long time, Abraham, if you call him a baby, he would argue with you. I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. Oh, you are. You always be your mama's baby boy. Yeah, I like those. Hey, Ava, I'm glad you're here. Oh, I thought I heard you groan. I thought it was your dad for a second outside.
No.
Oh.
All right.
Oh man, you lived in undone. Fit in more steaks. That's right. So I got off my diet a little bit. I try to follow a low carb diet, and for Ben's birthday, I ate some cake and ice cream, and it's hard to stick to it because I like sweets. I like sweets so much. It's my favorite thing, really. You know, I got a sweet tooth, but loop some elastic through the holes and hook it onto the button. Oh.
My dad makes that noise. Let me quit. Let's not make fun of anybody. Sorry.
I'm a bad human.
I'm glad you realized.
Oh man. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah. The Carhartt ones are super expensive. They're but I thought about getting them because I wear them out pretty quick, really. But I think I'd wear out the other ones too. Are you getting impatient, wanting to stop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, I think we're about done. Love you guys so much. We'll see you next Sunday night. If you have any questions, really like that.
And it's like this, like.
I've never watched Sling
Never
Blade.
met. I think I have one.
Oh, you watched Sling Blade?
I think so when I was younger. But yes.
All right. Good night.
Bye.